Hello, everyone. How are you doing this full moon? It seems like I just did the new moon. It's like bam, bam, bam. Things have been moving so quickly lately. It's kind of crazy. Have you been moving this quickly? Oh my God, it's just like, blink my eyes, it's gone. It's like, where do you go? Stop it. Give me a little bit more time. But things have been moving fast in my world, which is okay. And at the same time, it's like, wow, it just feels like new moon was here and now it's full moon in May. Already in May is like getting ready to end and it feels like it just started. Feels like I just had my May Day sale and now it's like end of May. It's just crazy. Things have been really, really fast in my world. And I think a lot of other people also have been moving really fast. There was kind of this pause that happened around the new moon that was kind of like, and because of the momentum, it kind of felt like, bam, I just stopped. But at the same time, you didn't want to get stuck in that energy. It's just been crazy. It's been a fast moving year. And I think part of that is the collective energy too. Things have been morphing so fast in collective energies and within our cultural mores itself, which cultural mores are really ingrained and difficult to change. And shifts have been occurring, really huge energetic shifts on national levels have been occurring. Which also, I think, has attributed to the fast pace of the personal levels of the microcosmic within you, and what collective energy you're engaged in. So it's just the one I'm engaged in. So just like whoosh. Funny, I was rearranging things and I pulled out a plug and it came back and hit me in the nose. I have like this little, you can't see it. I can tell it's there. I was looking and thinking, what's that? It's my little owie. And bam, right, the plug just cut me right in my nose. It hurt. And I looked at the mirror a little while later and this little bloody spot. I'm like, I wonder why that hurt. So, but yeah, collective energy, fast moving collective energy. Lots of big collective shifts too, along with what's shifting personally in your life. So the two of those together are like, oh, it can get pretty damn crazy. So just roll with it. This is not the time to be like, oh my God, I will put the brakes on and I will stay with the status quo and I will make my life be what it was. You want your life to be what it is. And you want to start setting up for what you want it to be. Learn from the past, be in the now, plan for the future. And that's really where you need to be. It's flowing with that. It's kind of like a few years ago, flow, no, grow was my mantra pretty much. It just kind of kept coming to me. Flow, no, grow. Flow, no, grow. Flow, no, grow. Just keep going. Keep going. Just flow, no, and do it. It's all going to be okay. And it was okay. The mantra really just every time I started to freak out, I'm just like, flow, no, grow. Flow, no, grow. Along with be love. It started out as be the love. Or no, it started as I am love. And then it just kind of morphed into be love. Which I still use all the time. I always remind myself, be love, be love. That kind of stuff you're always going to be reminding yourself. You're always going to be making that choice to go back and live your life how you want to live it. What energy do you want to pull in? What energies do you want to put out there? And how do you want to move through the world? And that's a conscious choice. And some days you're going to make it once a day. Some days you're going to make it like, feel like every 5 seconds you're like, do that, do that, do that. I got to make my choice again. And that's fine. That's how it works. It's not just 1 minute you decide this and then it's there for all eternity. You have to, as a thinking, moving human being, make the choice over and over again. And that's awesome. Making that choice over and over again keeps you engaged with those energies and reminds you that you want to be part of those energies. So what's going on in my world? Heart light transmission, which is light language, personalized light language, light language transmissions. That sale is coming up at the solstice. It's 21st and 22nd. I was going to do 3 days, and I think I mentioned in the Piper that, and there might be 1 or 2 other videos that I was going to do it 3 days. And I realized doing the May Day sale that I didn't want to do it for 3 days. I just wanted 2 days. 2 days feels really good for me because it's keeping up a consistent sale thing. I don't want it to be, and something like that where it is personalized takes a few hours for me to do one of those by the time they're done. So yeah, I don't want it to be like a month long, half off. It's half off. So I mean, it's a good deal for 2 days. Not that they're a bad deal, full price, but yeah, if you want to try one on, definitely a good time to do it. Monthly Energy Buzz, of course, is always out there. It is a subscription reading service where you get a longer video like this. It's similar in format, except you get more categories. A PDF and a light language transition. I cannot talk today. I'm blaming it on the weather. It's really dark, it's really rainy, and I'm really just have a bad case of blahs. Just want to curl up and do nothing. Watch art videos, read kind of energy today. I'm just like, But kids with a light language transmission. And I'm going to be working on a second component of it. So kind of keep your eyes open. I don't know when this aspect is going to go live. I'm still in the planning phases of it. But I started thinking, what do I want to add to this subscription reading service? Because I really love how the Monthly Energy Buzz works with the video reading, the supporting PDF, and then the light transmission. It works really well together, and it's very applicable, and you can put things to use. But a lot of times if you're new to something or feeling unsure or not quite sure what you want to do, you might need a little more support. So I want to add, not necessarily well, I guess you call it a learning component. Learning component's good, because it's not necessarily going to be a class. Be some form of learning component that, I always tell people, if you need something for your spiritual toolbox, let me know. And kind of that idea, creating how can people use the Monthly Energy Buzz, or and a toolkit together, or just buy them separately if you just want the reading or the toolkit part. So the toolkit part is still very much information of how I want to do it, what the name is. I'm trying to figure out what would the name be to pair it with the Monthly Energy Buzz reading part. And they could be bought separate or together. And so, yeah, kind of just trying to figure out a membership site, I guess, would be what it would be. But okay, let's get into the reading. Let's get into the reading. And I feel like we need a bit of energy clearing. Let me grab the thingy. I'm just kind of feeling this kind of tightness to the energy going on that I'm tapping into right now. And so let's just do a little bit of a clearing with the marvelous singing pyramid that I love so much. So let's do a deep inhale. Noisy exhale out. It's just let that sound filter in, filter through your pores. Let it go to your solar plexus and clear out all the gunk hanging out there. And if you feel the need to, keep going, inhaling through the nose and exhaling noisily through your mouth. I like to picture that noisy exhale blowing out what I don't need. There we go. It's better. So this month we are using the Animal Kin Oracle and my sakki-sakki tarot that I just got the other week. I'm so excited about my sakki-sakki. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right or not, but I'm really enjoying her deck. Oh, it's just beautiful and fun. So, okay, let's go see what we got for this full moon. Can't open. This one's not working very well. I may have to change this one. These cute little hearts are very temperamental, or I may just leave them because it's mine. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, cicada cycles. So this feels very appropriate to me. Cicadas, I can't remember how long they kind of just hang out and don't do anything, and all of a sudden I guess they hatch. I don't think we have cicadas out here. It's too cold. We just don't have the heat for a lot of bugs. It's the only place I've worked. Montana's been the only place I've worked in a restaurant that did not have cockroaches, which is really nice, not having to deal with that because we're so damn cold. Even this summer, we're chilly. I don't like it. But cicadas, so cycles. What cycles are going on in your life? Where are things ending? Where are things starting? Where are they overlapping? Because you can have multiple cycles going on within your life. It's not just, we tend to think of like one thing happening at one time, because it's too hard sometimes to work on those multiple cycles that are multi-layered. So we just pick the biggest cycle and work on the biggest one and then kind of work our way through. But the truth is there's many cycles occurring at the same time within your life and your energy. Whether you're working on them all at once would be, like I said, overwhelming. So we tend to pick 2 or 3. 1, if it's a really big thing. 2, if they're kind of medium. And 3, if they're smaller. But if you're working on big things, 1's plenty. So look at your cycles. Find out where they're leading you. How are they cycling? How have they cycled in the past? And this would be a good time to look at that. Learn from the past. How are the cycles in the past? How did you react to them? How did you react to beginnings and endings? How are you currently dealing with them? And how do you want to deal with them? So we take our past learning. We use our current nowness and knowingness in the now to observe what we're doing and what has changed, for better or worse, and how we want to move into the future. Because the now sets up the future. The past teaches us, the now is the now, and we have to be here, present and aware, so we know what's going down, so we can set up what we want in the future. So what cycles do you want to set up? One of the conscious cycles I set up was love, of creating, how can I bring in love? How can I bring in love and empowerment in what I do, in everything? And that includes my business, that includes my life. It includes how I try and interact with people. And I'm human. There's days I'm just mean and petty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. It's a blah day. I'm going to finish my filming. I'm probably just going to be done with it. Done with everything for the day. I might paint. I might not. I may just lay in bed and watch art videos and read all day. So that's where I'm at with the raininess. So see, that's, honoring yourself too. And self-care is part of it. Where are you? In my daily cycle today, I'm in a blah cycle. I know this. I just don't have a lot of attention span. I'm kind of tired. And really all I want to do is do my workout and chill. Doing morning filming. So that's what my daily cycle is. And it's kind of been a chill cycle this week because I started out with a headache on Monday. Didn't feel good. Tuesday still felt really tired. Today I'm feeling better, but it's dark. There's not a lot of sun. It's raining. The roof has a leak. And things have been very hectic. Things have been busy. And my cycle says to honor that you need to just have some chill time. And some time where I'm not producing. So I'm going to honor that today and do it. So that's an example of a cycle with a smaller cycle within, like a larger cycle, because my life has been very busy. To the sailors, a lot of readings and stuff like that. So taking some time to honor that self-care and looking at my self-care cycle, which is a cycle. How do you use that in your life? Do you ignore it? Do you not do it when you need it? And there's times, working for yourself, you're lucky like that. You don't. There is kind of this misnomer that you can just work whenever you want, which is true, but it's not. You still have to sit down and have like work hours. You have to accomplish stuff, especially if people have ordered stuff. You have to be like on the ball. And so you do have a certain point where it's like this has to happen, or that has to be balanced with things like self-care. But I also have a lot more freedom to bring in that self-care than if I had, say an office job or some kind of other job where I go into places and work for someone else. So, okay, let's pull 2 cards. But, look at the cycles and see that's, like I said, example of a smaller cycle within a larger cycle. It's fun to go. We've got 2 cards at the same time. Okay. Woo. Interesting pairing. Okay. So, we've got cicadas with cycles. And how are we using our cycles? And I want you to look at the past, present, future kind of cycles. What have you learned about your cycles in the past? What are you currently doing in your cycles now? And how do you want to set those cycles up? Okay. So next card is Three of Swords. I really like this card. Three of Swords actually is one of my favorite cards. I have a soft spot for the swords. I really like this Three of Swords. I find it very pretty. Everyone's like, you're crazy, girl. You're crazy. You like the swords. Aesthetically, I really like the swords. The swords. I cannot talk today. Ugh. So, we got the Three of Swords. So, what are you doing to yourself? How are you working through this current cycle? Says to me there's a little bit of, I think this is kind of also what I'm feeling in the tenseness. I did the little energy clearing before we went into this reading. So what are you just kind of like about? What are you just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Stab, stab. Whether you're stabbing yourself, you're oh my godding, just kind of freaking out, not sure what to do with the energy. If you're not sure what to do with the energy and you're not feeling it, let it go. Release it. SoundCloud has all sorts of light language stuff on it. Check that out. Anything from the Lionsgate, if you're looking to release energy or change it, look at Lionsgate 2017. Definitely will shift energy with that. Lionsgate portal is just brilliant time. But back to our Three of Swords. Just let it go. Stop stabbing your heart. Stop stabbing things. You got this. You just need to stop being so tense about it. Let it ease up. Let it flow a little bit more. Let space come in, and like it's part of that cycle. Up. Learn from the past. Be in the now. Be present and aware here, and set up the future. It's all kind of playing into that old past, present, future kind of energy that we have going on. And the more you can bring presence and awareness in with a really gentle, compassionate quality to it, the easier this Three of Swords is going to feel. It's not going to feel so like, I'm just going to curl up and hide under the bed and hide from my own energy, which you can't do. I tried it. It didn't work. It was still there because it's not going anywhere. You're not going to escape yourself. Never works. People move many miles to escape themselves, but it doesn't matter how far they move from where they perceive their troubles to be, they always come with them because the place wasn't the problem. Or it was just part of the problem, but the rest lies within the person. So yeah, let things ease up. And remember, this is not a time to be like, I'll put the brakes on, I'll make it stop. You want to just let things flow. You want things to kind of keep rolling along and maintain as much momentum and effortlessness with it as you can. Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's a little freaky. Sometimes you feel out of control. Sometimes you feel tense and want to pull inwards. And the Three of Swords is telling us we really don't want a tense pulling inwards. Self-care, self-love, fine. Freak out energy of closing off and hunching over, not so good. Shoulders back, heart chakra out. You open that chest. And if you're feeling kind of really constricted, just some, like, if you got a yoga bolster, that works really well. Or if you got a couple big pillows you can use, just lay over them and let your heart chakra open up. Very gentle, very easy to do. You just gotta lie there and deep breathe. Get comfortable. Relaxation yoga is very underrated. We tend to see a lot of like flow, vinyasa style, but the yoga nidra and the softer styles tend not to get as much emphasis, and they balance out the more stronger aspects of yoga. They help you relax things and relax into your energy and let those changes that occur by practicing yoga come into your life. And people, even if you think you're just doing a practice, a physical asana practice, it's set up to change things within your chakras. So it doesn't matter what you believe. It's going to happen. So, King of Cups. Now we have a little diversion there on mini gentle chest openers. And that's one thing, if you spend a lot of computer time doing those gentle back openers too, just laying there supported, letting your front body release and be supported by the bolster. Your back body supported by the bolster so your front body can release. Will help open your heart. If you're more advanced, you might try fish pose. I love fish pose. You're down on the back and like that. I love fish pose. Okay, King of Cups. King of Cups. So, okay, we got our Three of Swords energy. We're not a little tense, a little pulled in. And so we got this King of Cups. And he's like, you need to be more flowy. We need to let ourselves open to what is there and not be so like stodgy about it. Explore, be expansive, and cups is also the heart. So look at, how open is your heart currently? Are you closing it off by going like this? Or are you letting it be open and expansive and willing to have what's coming in come in? And I think it's that open and expansive quality we really, really, really want to go to with the King of Cups. So it kind of goes to flow, no grow, flow, no grow, flow, no grow. Learn from your past, be present and aware in the now, set up the future, and flow through that. It's what we want. We want this rolling momentum. We want the energy of water that can carry us along without too much effort on our part, energetically. Sure, we're going to be taking action steps. Sure, we're going to be doing things. We're going to be doing things like self-care, making sure our hearts remains open and expansive, honoring ourselves, looking at our cycles, and, taking that time to really analyze how we moved in the past, how we work now, and how we want to work later. What are our setups? What have we learned? What are we doing now? And I think that's all part of this King of Cups, of using water as an aspect of knowing to help us be stronger in our intuition, to be stronger in our dreams, to be stronger in how we live our lives. It's a really potent reading there of how do we get where we want to go. Open and expansive heart, learning from the past, being present and aware in the now, setting up the future. That's a big thing. That's a huge thing to be doing within a cycle of extremely fast-paced energy. So don't hold back from this. Bring it in. Bring it, roll with it. And believe me, there's times I kind of like, oh my God, what the? I kind of freak out too. You're not going to be alone if you're freaking out. So let's figure out speak truth. So what's your truth? And I feel like this plays really well with the cycles, that tense energy of the Three of Swords, and the flowing aspect of the King of Cups that we have right now. So speak truth. What is your truth? And this is not the kind of truth that's like, I could be brutally honest, because brutally honest, frankly, is just keywords for I'm going to be a jerk and hurt you. How can you speak truth with compassion and love? How can you bring in that expansive heart feeling to truth and say that? Doesn't mean people have to agree with you. Truth is not agreement. And there is a certain aspect of truth where my truth will be different than your truth. There are certain things that remain absolute facts, but there are things that can be relative within truth. So how can you see that? How can you see the cycles in speaking truth? How can you see how shutting speaking truth down creates a tense energy and caves you in on your heart center? How can speaking truth be expansive from the heart and flow? How can this help you speak truth to what you have learned, to speak truth to being present and aware in the now, and speak truth to how you want to live your life in the future and set it up? That's some power there. That's some big empowerment energies. And I really, really encourage you step into them. And don't shy away. Don't shy away from the momentum. Don't shy away from things. Even when, you can get that last little jerk and slamming thing, you still needed to keep as much momentum as you could. A lot of things are very momentum-y this year. Anyone who's having a chariot year this year, oh my God, I kind of feel for you. I had a chariot year last year, which was extremely fast-paced. And this year, I think we're kind of crazy because the collective energy is just like, whew, and the chariot's like, whew, and so you're like double, whew. I got me some strength this year. It's been an interesting card to work with. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's taken me yet, but interesting. Like to use that U card stuff. Okay, let's. I don't have like another segment, so yeah, I better just do this now. Multiple segments, how we end up with the 30-minute videos. So okay, a little light language transmission to end this. Lamaki sagadani meshata chakahai sakani kina poshita gadani. Hola, hisani shikata mahekandari satashista can. Uishika kana sin moimi sin kinaraka ai. Uishi kata missing. Jami shi shokata aik mo oistika. Oh, shatakiha. Yeah. Why mishetaka aero semishinika aisonishin. Kone. Oisemaka sisishibohe. Tamaka isa nashini. Lasa boshata haiko namashina haitoshi. Hishimuse. Hom gam shineka ikonish. Neke hamakope. Jashini kata hasemoko o. Ebeka. Ebeko mashikadariga nashina he. Heshika isumose. Hoyetik mona hailaksinga na isamataka de po. Shama isana itope. Itopeka anskutanishigamanda. Emotionine come kare kaninyosha. Hone kene homa. Edo goshini kaneka hoshkamada kadaloshikana ekadapo Jamashi como walikina hasho. Okay, and that is it for this full moon. It was, yeah, it was good. So remember, look at your cycles. Work out that tension now. Let your heart be expansive and open in all you do, so you can speak to the truth of self, that you can speak to the truth of knowing, that you can be compassionate in all you say. Alrighty, everyone, and of course, as always, if you want anything you need, links are down below. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a wonderful full moon, and go out there and be the love. Be seeing you around. Bye-bye.